Let me simplify it down. Yeah, I think I'll do it, but I might need 2 takes. Sorry, I want to redo that. Hi, I'm Oscar Yip, and I'm a graduate student in the Biomedical Sciences PhD program, and I'm in Yadong's lab at Gladstone Institute. I was initially drawn to Gladstone, of course, for its amazing research. So I was a rotating student, and I got lucky enough to rotate in Yadong Huang's lab. And when I was here, I got a great sense of the community that's at Gladstone, and I saw that they really foster great research and also collaboration, and I really liked it, so I wanted to join. Yeah, my research broadly focuses on Alzheimer's disease, but more specifically, we look at ApoE4, which is the major genetic risk factor for Alzheimer's disease. So you can think of ApoE, it's known as an apolipoprotein. You can think of it as a shuttle that brings around lipids in the brain for important functions. So in humans, we have 3 versions of ApoE. You can have ApoE2, ApoE3, or ApoE4. And if you have the ApoE4 version, you have an increased likelihood of developing Alzheimer's disease. So in our lab, we want to understand why this is the case. And more specifically, I study how ApoE4 is regulated inside neurons, which is a cell type in the brain. And I want to see how it's regulated, and also if we're able to get rid of this ApoE4, like the bad version, are we able to rescue and fix Alzheimer's disease? The biggest influence in my scientific career, I'd have to say, is my family. So my parents are refugees from Vietnam, and growing up, they've always emphasized education. And throughout this whole PhD process, they've been really encouraging and a great year. And when I have any struggles in lab, I love to call my family, and they can help me work through it. And additionally, my grandpa was also diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, so that really sparked my interest in trying to understand this disease and trying to find a cure for it. Yeah, I think the major thing that drives me is reminding myself the broader impact of the research and how it influences patients. I think it's really easy when you're doing research in the lab to be focused on the small things like an experiment going wrong or the results not what you expect. But reminding myself that we're working to find a cure for a debilitating disease and how it can help people like my grandpa that developed Alzheimer's helps me stay grounded and remind myself that it's all for a good reason. I would say be comfortable with things not working smoothly or going the way it planned in your head. I think in reality, it's very common for things out of your control and things not working out perfectly in science. But I think that's just the reality, and it's really easy to get discouraged by that. But sometimes the wrong turns in science may actually lead to really cool findings. So I think staying resilient is really important. And additionally, I think it's really important in grad school to find your community and to find your support network, because sometimes things do get hard, and it's really nice to have those people on your team that you can talk to and just remind yourself that it's part of a bigger picture. Yeah, with that award, I actually attended the Neurodegeneration Keystone Symposia in Whistler, Canada, and it was an amazing opportunity. I got to present my work and get exposed to really cool research that's happening in the field of AD and just neurodegeneration in general. Yeah, it was a great opportunity to go share my work, and I feel like it was a great learning opportunity to just meet other influential researchers in the field, and I learned a lot. I remember specifically going to some talks and coming back just like way more motivated and wanting to apply some of these things I learned to my own research, and it was really fun. When I'm not working, I love to go on hikes or play tennis. I love to also catch the latest film, and I also really like hanging out with my cat Theo.